Nigga couldn't wait to come outside.
Number 3, you will get your ass spanked.
We couldn't wait to come outside.
We out here.
Who ain't outside? We couldn't wait to come outside. Yes, sir. We couldn't wait to come outside.
What's splashing the Soldier the Game Spitter? Quando, it's good that you got to do a show to bring in some cash flow, but it seemed like the fans, the people, was a no-show. What's up with that, man? Like, where was the crowd at, man? They must have been towards the end of the show. Please tell me that. It seemed like only 20 to 30 people came to the show, including your crew. Now, Quando, it seemed like your crew outnumbered the fans that even came to the show. It would have looked like from the video. It would have looked like now. See, I know what's going on. See, now you got to pay both security. Yeah, you got to have the security. They got the sticks, the choppers on the outside, and then you got to pay them steppers, them goons, them demons. You got to pay them too. That's security, so you got to pay them too. But that security right there, that's going to help your image. Yeah, that's going to help your image. Because you know, like when they put the camera on them, when the cameraman put the camera on them, they going to talk crazy into the camera to let your ops know, and potential ops or people who want to do something, they let them know that, yeah, y'all ready. Y'all been waiting. We've been waiting on this. Yeah, that y'all ain't running from nothing. That's probably how they really feel. Them dudes that was in that camera with you, they is not doing that for free. They is not holding you down for free because they know what type of smoke you got to come behind with that. Which is not a bad thing. It's not a dumb idea because your life on the line. You got to do what's best for your health. You got to do what's best for your career and entertain the customers at the same time for your image, for your career. So you need them real steppers. You can't just have the security. You need them real steppers to talk heavy when you don't feel like bringing their energy out. Like you just want to chill and just get the show over with. You thinking about a lot of stuff. They ain't really going through what you going through, so they had the energy. They'll talk crazy to the mic, to the camera. That what's going on. Because you know, real security going to be real security. They're going to do what real security do. But them steppers that's around you, they make you feel more comfortable. They make you feel more safe. You hoping and praying that it's a Tim. If it's 6 of them, you hoping it's at least 2 Tims in their crew. If something pop off. Even though the real security got choppers and everything done, they looking real sturdy. You still feel more safe with the ones who talk crazy and do all that rah-rah in front of the camera. And yeah, that make you feel more safe. Like, yeah, I'm good out here now. I'm extra sturdy out here. I got security both ways. They ain't gonna let nobody touch me. If you get through my main security, I got my homeboys that's gonna still protect me. So you gotta get through 2 crews before you get to me. But you know what come with having all them around you, right? You got the pros and the cons. Them holding you down and talking crazy into the phone, that's the pros. But you know the cons, don't you, Quando? Sure you do. Yeah, your ops can pay one of the members you hanging with to line you up, to leave their location on, to even cross you out themselves. When you leaving the club, you still gotta stop at red lights. You still gotta get home. That's what you gotta still worry about. See, with security, real security, you don't really gotta worry about that. You more good on that end. It's less cons. The cons on that be they don't update fire on time when it do go down. But the cons with them, as that bag get bigger, if it's a bag on you, alleged, you don't think they want a 30 piece, a 40 piece, a 50 piece, a 80 piece, a 100 piece, just to leave their location on or handle the business themselves? You don't think that? This is why when the camera get put on them, they turn. But when the camera get back on you, you more quiet. You just throw up the set, let them know, yeah, it's like that. You throw up the set, but you don't really want to talk because you're still thinking about a lot of stuff in your head. Yeah, you might be paying them to hold you down, And that was the plan. But the bag that's up to line you up, to set you up, just to drop a location, they wouldn't make that. But you paying them, if they was holding you down, you was paying them for 2 years straight. He talking about giving them 100, giving them an 80. They thinking like, damn, if I get an 80 piece or 100 piece, I ain't gonna get me about 10 P's of desire. I can get me a scat pack, a used scat pack, give me a couple of blicks. I'm lit. I make my money back, you know what I'm saying, with the P's. Or if they, you know, playing with the boy or the girl or the pills or all of the above. But if they like, and if I keep taking the little 1,000 he give me a stack, I'm getting about 800 to a stack to hold you down, because it's 6 of us, it's 5 of us, it's 8 of us. So we getting about 500 to a stack a piece. Who's to say he even to get booked up all summer? Who's to say that? We might not get paid again for 2 months, 30 days. What if he only do shows from now to September? What if he only do 5 shows a month, 4 shows a month? I pay bills for the month, I'm back broke. I buy a couple of J's. I got 2 or 3 kids. I'll be broke. Paying bills and buy a couple pair of J's, support my habit, I'll be broke. But if I do this move, ain't no looking back. At least that's what they think. You got to think about all this stuff, Quando. That's what can happen when you got the streets holding you down. But you need the streets to hold you down for the image, to make it seem real. It is real right now, but you know, to keep it going, to keep the spotlight on you, because you still need the spotlight. You don't want that. You remember through that door, shout out to Ayo Kaseko. He came up with the doors, the trap door, and all that stuff. Through that door that you going through, you got to keep them entertained. You got to keep them guessing like what's going to happen next, because it can shift and go to St. Louis and go to Jacksonville and go Philly, Baltimore, Chicago. It can go anywhere, Georgia, around the corner from you, and they ain't even worried about what you're doing till something happen to you again, or you do something. Because if you get to that stage, then you have to do something for them to look at you again. So you got to have them around to make it, you know, to put some dressing on the salad. What you need to do is link up with different artists that's tapped into different markets. That way you can start getting booked up in places your ops don't be at a lot, like Colorado, like Seattle, Washington, South Dakota, North Dakota. You need to be, doing artists, the local artists that's got a buzz, turning up with them. That way you can get called out into them states and pick up good bags and them little spots. And at least try it. Like, it ain't gonna hurt to try. Tap into the markets in the Northeast. Spots that you know they ain't calling you at. You see on your streams, your listeners, where they from. Tap in the markets. Network with them. It might be in a different genre. You don't know what's gonna work for you. But if you stay in one lane, that's the drill lane, the trap lane, it's gonna be real dangerous for you. You're gonna have to stay dangerous. Stay dangerous anyway, but you definitely gonna have to stay dangerous. Can't nobody tell you nothing because you Quando. And you know, you got a lot going on in your head. You got a lot going on in your life. You ain't finna listen to nobody unless it's like big you or it's something that you really agree with. You gonna do what Quando wanna do. So, but you know, that's the way it is. That's my take on this situation, man. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Gone.